This is Imaru, my ghost.
Light pawn! Where is my cunning sister? She would never allow such heresy.
And what do you call what you are now, if not heresy?
Enough!
Oh, someone misses them.
Big brother. How does this season continue to go this hard? Dude, Oryx is spiraling. There's a thing that's taking the place of his god. His throne is left unassumed. And it seems like the Hive are fearing that the Enteoxuana is encroaching upon them, possibly unraveling all their beliefs, you know, which technically you could debate. This happened back in Witch Queen. But, you know, I guess at a larger scale to the rest of the Hive, it might be happening. But yeah, I made videos about the Great Quiet thing, right? Thinking that maybe this could be the thing that's taking control of the Taken. I have ideas of who that is, what they are, and how they could have come to be. You know, like who's controlling the new Taken, who's making new Taken, which by the way, we finally saw the process of making a Taken. We finally saw it when we went into the Shrine of Oryx this week. We saw how they took that ogre right there. It's important to know that it is important to know that the last time we saw a blight like this in the Shrine of Oryx was back in the Blighted Chalice, back in D1. You know, the Taken Spring. Shortly after Oryx's death, Malok went in there and tried to usurp the throne. Which, by the way, I logged into D1 to record some footage for this, and someone was actually playing the Blighted Chalice. Look, he's so happy that somebody's playing this game. How would they never take D1 offline? Anyway, back to the topic. So, now this new guy is also sending Taken in there, just like Malok did. I understand the significance of this place, but why is this the first place? Why is it always the first place? Well, not really the first place, more like the third place, but like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's basically a chapel with a giant space radio wired to Oryx, but Oryx is dead, and the Taken aren't seeking him out. Not all of them. So, who are they trying to commune with? Are the Taken going in to commune with whatever is commanding them? Can they use this to talk to the Winnower? What's the motivation here? In the Grass of Malok flavor text, my favorite pulse rifle, I remember the grind to get that rifle. It mentioned how Malok made a ton of offerings at that table. And during Act 2, Week 2's story, Ares states that the offering ritual is what's going on here. If they aren't offering to Oryx, what are they offering to? Now, I've been talking a lot about worms a lot. My working theory has been that Zol, or some kind of evolved Zol, is the one behind this. Before you type that comment, I have 2 videos going over why I think it's Zol. But this week, there had been talk of Akka. In fact, we actually take carvings from the peeling flesh of the Dreadnought in hopes of some way using it to stop the Echo from leaving the solar system for Fundament. Oryx seems to be spiraling, like I mentioned earlier, and seems set on returning to Fundament after Savathun told him the truth of the worms and the witness. The manipulation, how they were chosen by the light, but the witness prevented that. And honestly, it made me kinda worry putting myself in my warlock shoes, because the Lucent Hive have tried resurrecting Oryx before. And then I remember that King's Fall print, you know, that one that with the seemingly lucent Oryx. This isn't a prediction. I'm just saying, like, they keep teasing with both Ghost of the Deep and this print for the King's Fall reprisal that I don't think it should be discarded totally. I mean, dude, how many times have Tanix and Kelgarath came back? It looks like Kelgarath is done though. Last time we saw him, he was just really tired. But I could have sworn they'd make him into a big raid boss someday for that inevitable Xivu expansion. But once again, I'm going back to the heart of this video. But yeah, so why are they making offerings? Like, what are they getting from all this? Is it Akka, the original Taken King? Is it the Great Quiet thing? because it's pretty much confirmed it's not the Winnower that they're interfacing with. So what is this? Given his MO, right, and track record with us, I can get wild and say, yo, what if it's Malok? You know, what if? Take an uprising on the Dreadnought, escalation of attacks across the system, and then reconstruct the Shrine of Oryx with the Blight. It kind of makes sense, you know? And if we look at it from our perspective, they kind of do have some commonalities with like the bulging head and with the blue goop in his head, right? And all the blue goop all around the Dreadnought and such. I don't know. It's art-wise, it's worth looking at. The sequence of events I mentioned, they make sense, you know? But I mean, according to Eris in Destiny 1, Alakul and Malok were the two candidates to possibly take Oryx's place after his death. But we didn't let Alakul get out of the Sunless Cell, and now he's stationed in the Temple of Oryx in Savathun's throne world. So I don't think he has those ambitions anymore, free of his worm's hunger and any possible way of taking, unless he might have studied the Tablet of Ruin before we took it. I don't know, but I doubt that, given the presence of Kaiter, Keither, whatever the name is, on the Dreadnought. But Malok actually does have taken abilities. Well, had taken abilities. But he couldn't make new Taken, just pull them out of the Ascendant Realm. And he died on the moon. Surely the Hidden and the Vanguard kept his body from the moon. That's why I rule out Malok and Alakul. By the way, it's freaking cool that they're gonna refresh the Sunless Cell. I cannot wait to see who are fighting down there. There has to be a new Darkblade in there. There has to be. Just like the Omnigul remasters. I'm sure excited for it. But I do think it's going to be a mission critical strike. You know, it's going to be one of the darkest pits of the Dreadnought. There must be answers for what's lurking in the deep down there. Because I don't think we're figuring this out in Act 2. But I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, you'll discuss it in the comments, because I really do like talking about this stuff. And like always, here's some cards to related videos. And peace out.